Okay. Well, we fixed that. So, yeah. For the record, streaming World of Warcraft, yeah. In case anyone didn't know. And now we allegedly have sound. Allegedly.
Sons are going to claim us all.
Well, starting with you. Ooh. My druid, why did I just mount up?
Speak quickly. Go carefully.
I deserve my fate. Some things cannot be undone. The sands are not going to be safe.
Let's keep moving. Rakira won't survive this desert for long.
Not yet. I got something over here to turn in. Apparently I got a talent point too, but I'm less enthusiastic about that. A lot of neat quality of life stuff I'm seeing added.
What did you bring me? Remember, everything has its use. Take care of yourself. No one else will. The dunes have everything we need.
Yeah, I need experience. I'll take all that crap.
One day
It's all right here anyway, right? EGPG. Yay. It's a new version of Plants vs. Zombies. Let's go. Oh, I might have bitten off more than I but we shall find out. Together. Slowly but surely, as I upgrade the equipment, the druid becomes stronger and stronger. Though I've begun preparations, I think, for making the evoker my main for this expansion. Satisfies my 12-year-old inner nerd, the idea of being a dragon or Drakthir or whatever, but basically a dragon. Say what you want. Oops. That's what I get for not paying attention. looks like I'm pissing on it, doesn't it? I mean, I didn't say that. Naturally. Yep. Definitely looks that way. Don't at me. Alright. Done doing Plants vs. Zombies. Or no, I'm not. I guess I still gotta water some plants. Piss on some more plants. What am I supposed to do to this fountain? Oh. Neato!
Hi there. Don't die out there.
I'll try not to. You don't tell me what to do.
Have you come to trade? Be quick. Be clever. Take care of yourself. No one else will. One day at a time.
Yay! Leveling up again.
Don't die out there.
You don't tell me what to do. I'm so confused. Do I have both on? How does that work?
The dunes have everything we need. Remember, everything has its use. Got anything for me?
Yes. Some trash.
Surviving means being resourceful.
Oh, apparently it's immune, or I missed my thing. Can I stun it? Yes, I can.
You've got my ear. One day at a time, friend.
Oh. It's an offhand item.
Be quick. Be clever.
Stealthing at full speed's a neat little quality of life thing. I kind of like it.
Oh, hi! It's never safe to travel alone.
We should head south. The temple is somewhere within those hills.
Hold on if you can. It's about to get real bumpy.
This cannot be the only road we can take.
Oh, it's not. But you don't want to travel through the canyon. It's filled with nightmares.
Those only exist in my mind, not the dunes.
I promise they're very real and very dangerous. Not even the Sethrak step foot in the canyon. Dolly and Dot are my best friends. They pull my wagon through dunes of sand. They have small teeth and they love to eat.
What is that screeching coming from your mouth?
Dot and Jolly like it when I sing. It's soothing.
Well,
So
it makes me
soothing.
want to go back to my old ways.
Fine then. Dolly and Dot are my best friends. They pull my wagon through dunes of sand.
This must be the place. I can see a structure ahead.
Hey, Frombus! Yeah, doing some streams, or trying to. Can you hear me okay? Is all the sound good? Is the game sound too loud? Anything like that?
If I can help, I will. May the
The
sand
beginning of the stream
swallow
sound
my
wasn't working
sins.
at all.
Some things cannot be undone.
If Rakira is within this temple, we will find her.
Do you seek redemption? Akunda welcomes all.
While looking
Wakanda.
for an exile named Rakira, we think she may be within this temple.
You'll only find Akunda here. Those who share his name are the only ones permitted to enter
Yeah, no, this
his home.
World of Warcraft's changed a lot. If I'm being 100% candid and honest, this thing has changed so much that I don't feel comfortable with it. Like, I'm playing my main, which is a druid, which I'm leveling up hopefully before the launch of Dragonflight today to level 60, which is the max. And I don't feel like I know what I'm doing.
Akunda
So I'm
welcomes
probably going to
all.
play the new class that no one knows what they're doing. And plus, the new class is a dragon, so I get to satisfy my, like, inner 12-year-old nerd
Gathering
of
the reagents
being
needed
a
for your
dragon,
communion
you know.
is the first step towards redemption.
Remind me in a bit and I'll log out and show it to you. It's really cool. But
I
at 6
deserve
p.m.
my
the new
fate.
update
The
drops,
sands are never going
and
to cease.
that'll be probably what my new main is. Probably. This is not classic. This is retail. Slash. Oh, I guess I can't heal that thing. Retail slash Dragonflight, which is, you know, retail in a few hours. We're gonna see if this is too much. It probably is. But I affirm that I'm a strong, strong girl. And should be able to manage all this crap. I mean, that was kind of the druid's thing back in the day. Being able to manage things that were not supposed to be manageable. Yeah, jump in voice. Promise you ain't never gotta ask. You welcome. Boy, they did not have much loot, did they?
Hey, man.
Hey!
What's going on?
It's good to talk to you, brother.
Likewise. Yeah, no, I was talking to Nancy for a bit, so I asked her if I could jump in here real quick. This looks completely different, man. I've never seen this.
It is so different, man, than it was. Some of the changes are really great.
Did they improve the graphics?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even that, like, the health bars and everything, it's like, I was like, is this WoW? What is he playing?
Yeah. This is
So you guys are...
retail WoW. Some of us are going to be playing it.
Okay.
If I'm being fair, it's all kind of time wasters for Dark and Darker next playtest.
Right.
Because that shit was stupid fun and I want to play it again.
That was the Dungeons and Dragons with the, right, where you go through the dungeon. And, yeah,
Yes.
it was a lot of fun to watch.
Oh yeah, no, I'm looking very forward to playing that again.
Everybody running around barefoot.
Yeah.
Great. So funny.
Oh, you hear them slappy feet, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to playing it again, man. I've got a, I'm not going to release it right now, and I'm not even done with it, so I couldn't release it even if I wanted to, but I've been making a PvP highlights reel of just the last stream.
Oh, great.
Where, because the last stream we were all like, well, screw looting, let's just go. I mean, we looted the kills, obviously, but screw looting, let's just go find PvP. And it would be a bad idea to release it now because no one's like searching for that crap or whatever.
Right.
So I'll probably wait till like it comes back out on December 16th. So we got a little over 2 weeks, like right 2.5, 3 weeks, right in that neighborhood. Till it's basically back. And then we're going to be playing the hell out of it, at least me and Kibbles, and I think Caleb even said he's going to try to get in on it. And I'll probably release it like first day of that nonsense.
That sounds like a buttload of fun, man.
Oh yeah. It'll be a little different than their current rendition, because I think they're planning on adding the quote-unquote first floor to the dungeon this go around, because I didn't even know this till like midway through. What up, please stand by? I didn't even know this till like midway through the last playtest that apparently we're starting on like floor 2 of the dungeon. There's supposed to be a floor below that, or above that, I guess. That's a floor 1. It's supposed to be a little easier, and it's gonna have, instead of, you know how we started with like it was 15 people in the round or whatever.
Right.
It's supposed to start with 32 or 33.
Oh man.
Yeah. And it's supposed to be a little bigger, and then it just like the last dungeon, the deep part of the dungeon was like the smallest one, so I guess it's going to be kind of scaling the same sort of way.
Alright.
Oh, is that Nancy? I should have known that.
Wait, where?
Someone stalking you on the YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, no, because it was funny because I had to ask her permission. I was like, "Can I go talk to Mark for a minute?" She's like, "Yeah, go ahead." Because it's been a while since I talked to you. Most of the time when I watch the streams before, I'm at work, so I can't really
Yeah.
I can't even really watch. I mostly listen, actually. But I peek every now and then when you guys were playing Dark and Darker.
Hell yeah, man. That
Yeah.
shit was fun. Like, they're doing... I miss it, and I really want it back, but they're doing the right thing by delaying it and just doing the quarterly, or not quarterly, the alpha tests or whatever. Because it's technically playable, but honestly, with... Like, there's no longevity, no real end game per se yet, so if they left it open for, like, more than a month, then people would start to get bored of it. So they're doing exactly what they should be doing as a company. But, you know, like, a lot of us are waiting with bated breaths to play it again. You definitely ought to play it with us next time.
I have such a limited amount of time. Like, we've been...
That's the perfect game for a limited amount of time. Don't give me them shit excuses.
We've been playing Valheim lately.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but it's, you know, it's like, it's mostly, you know, it's PvE. You just kind of run around and, you know, build and, you know, die and build again and die. Yeah, it's a lot. Actually, it is. It's a lot of fun.
It looked like a lot of fun. I took a look at it at one point, and I was like, I want to get this, but
yeah,
you know, some friends that were playing at the time were like, nah, we're about to quit it anyway. So I'm like, okay, well, whatever then, I guess. Maybe next time.
It's really unique in the fact that your health and your stamina is not level based. It's based on your food and what you eat. Oh. So yeah, it's really interesting. Like, so the progression is based on like what you find and what you discover. Like, you know, you might not unlock things if you don't find you know, like the materials and stuff to craft them. It's very, very interesting. So it's a little bit different.
Nancy's
yeah, it's got to be good.
You die a lot. Come on, Nancy.
You
know me. You know I'm not a stranger to dying a lot. Okay.
The only thing that sucks, I mean, well, the penalty for dying is you lose 5% of your skills every time you die. With the, you know, like, yeah, they have there's a cooldown, like where if you die repeatedly in a row, you don't lose, you know, your skill for a certain. It's like a grace
period. Yep.
Yeah. But you know, eventually you just get tired of it. You know, you get your skills up to like, you know, 40 or 50 or whatever, and then you wind up dying 3 or 4 times, and they're back down into like their 30s and 20s, and you're like, ouch. Yeah.
Well,
so
I imagine that's probably a setting you can like turn off or whatever.
Nah, it's part of the game. It's built in. I mean, maybe. I don't like. The servers are just so easy to run. You set it up. It holds up to 10 people, and you just go. I mean, it starts so fast. So, I wasn't even really looking into any kind of server configurations or anything like that. I just throw the server up, we get on and have fun, and yeah, it's pretty fun. Like I said, it pulled me away from Ark for a couple of weeks. Yeah, I haven't played Ark in about a month and a half. So,
I bet there's people out there that are all sorts of upset about that.
Yeah. I know. I logged back onto 885 and just everything was gone. I woke up and, you know, like I respawned in the bay and I just like all my stuff was gone. But,
oh shit.
Yeah, the whole
Is that
tribe.
Official? Or...
Yeah, sure. I play on I play on 2 official servers every now and then. And I just, you know, I stopped like playing on the PvE server for a while because it just, you know, it gets boring after a while. Like, you know, if I want to do PvE, I do it with my friends here. You know, like I don't.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to do official PvE. Except, like I said, I made a couple of friends or whatever. But the PvP servers are a lot of fun. But I mean, everybody's so established. I mean, you've seen it, you know.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah.
Small tribes and like a new set of small tribes would probably be like the only way to really get into it and have fun with it now. Because I mean, I played official for a bit and I didn't enjoy it, but I loved small tribes.
Yeah.
Even the, you know, getting attacked and but you know the like 3-day long Chinese raid of
that was crazy.
Yeah,
that was
even
crazy.
That was fun, but boy was it hectic at that moment.
Yeah, no, that was nuts. That was a lot of fun. The new maps are great. Like the last map, Fjordur, is just amazing. Like if you know, they're like so Lost Island and Fjordur are like everything you liked about Ragnarok. They just took it and just built, you know, I would say probably 2 or 3 times as much on these new like
so it's
on
got
these
all
new
the
maps.
shit from Ragnarok and some of the newer shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing. There's some things that some of the maps don't have, you know, because they they have their licensing for the you know
reason to make
yeah
to
go play these other their other DLC. But yeah, I mean it's a lot. We were playing Fjordur. We were playing Fjordur for a while, and like I was on vacation for a couple weeks, and I was told my boy Mike, I was like, yo, let's try something new, man. Let's try Valheim. So we all went and jumped into Valheim for a little bit, and we liked it a lot more than we thought, you know, we were gonna.
I'm telling you, get your boy. Well, I don't know. Your boys don't really like a lot of people.
Yeah, nah.
I would still say you need to come in and play a little bit of Dark and Darker with us.
I will try. I definitely will try.
If it's me and Kibbles, then literally the two of us were at the end handling like full groups anyway. So fucking, you're just like you know, come on, you don't have to feel like, oh, you know, learning curve, because there is one, and I'm gonna hold you guys back. No, it ain't. I mean, the two of us were handling 2v3s, so you just come in there, you're just, you know, icing on the cake, baby.
Right. The thing, and it didn't seem like it was that, like, you didn't have to invest that much time in it.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean? To like, you could basically play as long as you want and still have fun, or as little as you want and still have fun.
Yep.
So I'll probably hop
well,
in
that
there.
and chances are, like, you give it a little while, and we're gonna be like we were at the end of the last test. Like, we got so much shit, we didn't know what to do with it.
Right.
Yeah, Nancy, I got 3-day long rated in the Small Tribes official. Basically, someone on our server was like paying to have us raided or whatever by a Chinese gang, and you know, the rules of small tribes don't exactly apply to everybody equally, if you get what I'm saying. So you'd see one of them guys log off, because, you know, of course, it's only one tribe. At the time, they were kind of being sticklers about no ganging up and no alliances and only 6v6 max, la-da-da-da-da. And sure, there's some truth to that, but you'd see one of them log off, and like 15 seconds later, they'd be logged back on and be on playing for yet another 12 hours. So
and not only
there's
that,
a little bit of foul play as far as that goes.
They invested so much. They brought in a transmitter. Remember that?
Yes.
And they were pulling stuff out of it. I mean, you
brought
basically
transmitters. They constantly were having tech delivered to them, or they were going off and picking up tech. You know.
Right. Yeah, but they got stuff. It was great. Jackie, I forget, what was the other person's name? Jackie and Chloe.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah. They were cool. And the other guy, remember you handcuffed him and he was
I forgot about that. He got me back though.
Yeah, no, he locked you in that room with the lights.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Oh my god, that was AIDS to look at too.
Yeah. Oh man, it was great.
No, it wasn't.
That was so much fun, bro.
That's the kind of shit. That's the whole reason why I like to stream. Like, someday I can go back and look that kind of shit up.
I still do, man. I told you I go back. I watch those streams. Like, when you're not streaming, those are kind of my go-tos. I just put them on at work, put on my little Bluetooth speaker, and I just listen to them. You know, because a lot of times it's quiet, whatever. You know, you're talking, whatever. But then, you know, you'll hear something, and I remember it, and I'll be like, oh, I remember that. I remember this. You know. Sometimes I listen to the Atlas streams because the freaking Atlas
I went back and listened to that.
The Africa song.
Africa song, yes. Oh my gosh. That was so dumb.
Yeah, man. Good times. I mean, those guys, there were a lot of really cool people, you know, on your streams, man, that showed up.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, that's why I'm grateful that I do it. Like, depression's been making it difficult for me to get motivated even to get out of bed, or for that matter, start up streams. But I'm trying to claw out of that shit, if I'm being fair.
I hope you sort stuff out, man. It's not, you know, it ain't easy, bro. You know?
No, it's a pain in the ass. But I'm doing what I can to try to get out of that shit.
Okay. And plus, you know, you find the right group, man, they'll lift you up. You know?
Yep.
They keep your spirit, distract you. You know? You guys were having buttloads of fun, man, playing Dark and Darker.
Yeah,
Was
we
that
were.
Smokin' that was playing with you guys?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Tommy. Yeah.
Yeah, he was playing with us.
He was the rogue. He was the barefoot rogue.
He was the barefoot rogue, and for a short stint, I'm so glad it was short, he was the freaking cleric that decided not to bring in healing spells and instead chose a perk so that he wasn't affected so much by the booze. He was trying like the drunken monk cleric build shit. That shit
funny.
was horrible. But he was swearing by it because he saw it in a video.
Yeah.
He's like, "This is the greatest shit ever, I guarantee it." But no, it wasn't.
We were talking about Fallout 76 a while back. I meant, like, I wish I had time to do that too, because he, I think he wanted to get into Fallout and he didn't have anybody to play with. So,
Yeah,
and my whole squad left Fallout 76. Man, I was by myself. Nobody's. Yeah, it's all right, man. You know, people.
I still wish that game would have been something just like New World. Like, I wish it had been kind of what they initially were promising.
Build it as.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
I'm in love with it.
They caved to the trying to get the broader audience and trying to make sure that it didn't fail. But
It's a really easy game to play. That's the thing. Like you can you can go home, log on, play for. I mean, anybody.
And I respect that. Not very many people build games for like my style of games anymore. I recognize that I'm niche, but the games that do are taking a big risk that could potentially be rewarded. Like Dark and Darker, they didn't expect near as big of an Alpha 2 whatchamacallit, like I don't want to call it launch, Alpha 2 playtest. Just like, there's already crazy amounts of people watching the Alpha 3 are waiting for the Alpha 3 to come out because they've been watching like the dev reviews and shit like that. I'm looking forward to it.
Damn, man. This looks so different. Yeah, Nancy. Totally. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's 100% true, Nancy. It's just, I mean, I've got no good excuse. I ain't trying to do the buzzkill, so I don't want to talk about it for long. I got no good excuse to be depressed or to lack the motivation or the ambition. I mean, I remind myself every day how blessed and how, fortunate I am. So there's no good reason. So I'm doing my best to just not allow myself any excuses. But despite all that, and recognizing, how good I've got it, and how I've got friends, and I've got a support network and all kind of things that many people don't, it's just still just getting out of the bed in the morning is a fight every fucking morning, and I can't. Yeah, I'm trying to claw out of it. That's all I'm saying. Like, you guys remember how much I used to stream and how much more social that I was. I'm trying to get back to that, but I just have so much difficulty just, I don't know, doing it. It's I can't reason or rhyme it out. It doesn't make sense. I've got no good excuse or no good reason either.
Well, I mean, if you could, you'd already have it nailed down and knocked out,
Yeah.
Right? It would, like if you were able to quantify it and say this is why or this is, it'd be easier to handle. But it's never easy, man. Life, sadly don't come in an instruction booklet.
Yeah, no shit.
Feel your way through it best you can.
Welcome, Akunda the Courageous.
But yeah, I definitely, we miss you, man. I definitely miss your streams, bro.
I'm gonna try to. I mean, feel free to hold me to it, man. Hit me up every once in a while and ask about it.
I do, like, I'm telling you, like, sometimes when I don't see you on Discord for a couple of days, like, because that's to the point, like, I've noticed that there's some days, like, I haven't even seen you logged in Discord. And I've been like, maybe I want to send Mark a message to see if he's doing okay.
You're always welcome to, man. You're family. So.
I just, sometimes it's like a wound, like sometimes when you poke it, it just gets worse. If somebody asks you how you feeling or what's going on.
Nah, I mean,
all right.
I don't feel like that way about it. I may be like a little avoidant, but I'm never like, I don't feel like that makes it worse. If anything, it triggers the apathy more than anything. Like, it won't be worse, but it ain't necessarily gonna be no better either.
Right.
Just being real and being honest with you,
I don't know. Like I just another thing is like I miss like the game nights. I can't get in, like a lot of the times.
I'm trying to bring it back. There was like 2 weeks in a row where I tried to do that shit, but I don't know. I'm not as good at it as Caleb is, or something. I don't fucking know. Maybe I get the feeling like he's never expressly said this, but I know he sends like messages to T or to Senna like the night of and hours before and like 12 hours before and a day before. I'm not trying to drag anybody kicking and screaming, and maybe that's what you got to do to get this fucking game night going, because he manages to get it going and I fucking can't. Maybe
I forget the message. He sent me a message one time. I forget what it was. I don't remember the exact words, but it was essentially game nights tomorrow. Don't be a cuck.
It's simple.
Like so I was like, all right, because it's hard for me. Are you like a deer?
Yeah, that's travel form now. It's not a cheetah anymore.
Oh shit, it's not.
And people can, if you're in my party, you can ride me. Fucking sounds weird, but shut up.
Erotic.
Yes. Man, thank you, World of Warcraft. I mean, it's not a new thing, though. Freaking Perfect World. That was fucking old-ass game ever. You could carry people in that game.
I mean, I don't know.
Like, you actually carried them in your arms or whatever, but in this fucking game, like, you can ride me.
I haven't played Warcraft since, I think it was Deathwing.
Oh my gosh, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
Although Deathwing was what, Cataclysm?
Yeah, I think it was Cataclysm. I was level 85.
Yeah, that was a minute ago.
Yeah, it is cute, Nancy. I like it.
I don't know. I hated it the first time. I'm kind of used to it now, but.
Oh, the travel form?
Yeah, and like. I've played it. It surprised me the first time in Legion. I was like, "Where the fuck's my cheetah?" I mean, it makes more sense to be a cheetah.
It looks so cool though.
It is wicked.
Yeah.
Like all the forms look pretty neat now. Even the cat form is way different. And the other thing is, like, you can have aesthetics for each one of these forms. For a bear form, you can be an you remember those like Earth Souls or whatever, the people who would be on two legs and basically are bears. You can, I don't know how to do it, or maybe it's been taken out by now, but there was a way you could go in here and, like, put in, I don't know, maybe it was in, like, the collection shit. Here it is, collections. So you could basically change your forms, even, to look a different way. Oh, there's actual wings and shit? Oh, neat. Man. I guess anybody could wear wings. They don't have,
that's
like, real
cool,
wings.
yeah.
Huh.
Very cool. Yeah, I stopped playing. I spent 4 months basically just killing people on Hellfire Peninsula. It made me a bad person. Like
I was already a bad person.
No, I mean it made me worse. Like I was just like
toxic.
Yes, my entire pleasure of video gaming was making other people pissed off.
Cucking other people in World of the Warcraft.
And my friend Dave, who I was playing with at the time, he pretty much taught me like everything he knew. And one of them was just, you never answer anybody. So they'd like make, I was killing hordes, so I was Alliance, I was a gnome.
Then they'd log onto the other two.
Right, and they'd be like, yo, chill, and I just would never answer them.
Yep. No, even I agree and understand. Holy shit, another cutscene.
Is a traitor, but the king won't act without proof.
They do lots of new cutscenes.
I mean, it seems like they made the.
I must, Kaja.
It's a lot more lore driven. Like it legitimately 100% could be an authentic, decent, like single player game or experience. Wow.
Looks great.
I mean, there's been so many cutscenes in the the lore has been interesting.
Yeah, no, World of Warcraft is just great. Like all around, it's just a great game.
Well, it's been suffering like terribly bad over the past few expansions. So this is kind of their Hail Mary. A lot of people are guessing, and they spent so much time. Like they've got a new. You remember the talent system was out. Now there's a new talent system in the game. I've got it on the screen. And it's interesting for damn sure. It's got standard druid talents and your spec roll talents. and you like split them up every level. You get one here, and then on the other side, then one here. You know, back and forth. I'm lazy about putting them in sometimes. Like right now, I've got 3 levels worth of talent points that I haven't even put in yet.
Well, you still got to figure out, right? How.
Yeah.
Right. Like, you know,
apparently, you can change your talents anytime, anywhere. You know.
Okay.
There's
you don't have to go to the trainer.
Yeah. No limitation. No gold sink. You just, I want to be this now. There you go. Yeah. Doesn't mean
Do the mounts still cost a lot of money?
A lot less, and there's like tons and tons and tons of. Oh, he just killed that fucking thing. Tons of free mounts, or I guess you would call free mounts, like mounts you find. Finding 2 people riding around on the same type of mount is like a rarity, I guess you could say, just because of how.
Okay.
Multitudinous, let's use that word, they are right now.
Variety.
Yeah, oh yeah, no varieties. You remember back... Yeah, you remember back when, like, there was the... what was that dumb thing called? The AQ mount, the bug.
Right.
Like, that was a big deal, and now there's so many different kinds of mounts that ain't even funny, and you can get them for doing all sorts of shit.
Yeah, I went and did the entire Argent tourney and got myself up with all the factions just so I could get the mounts.
Yep.
You know, and used to sell them on the neutral marketplace and make up so much money.
Apparently, you can just send shit to your to the other faction now. You can have Alliance and Horde tunes on the same server. You can send shit back and forth. The Alliance and the Horde, you can still go PvP mode and kill each other, but there's basically like a truce, and there you can have cross-server guilds now, and allegedly there's cross-faction guilds coming with this expansion. I don't know if it's coming out like at the same time as the drop at 6 p.m. or if it's a later date kind of thing, but there's allegedly going to be cross-faction guilds.
Okay. Oh wait, so it's going to drop today at 6, you said?
Yeah.
Noon? Maybe I'll kill myself and stay awake.
What
do you think, babe? Just stay awake?
We don't know for sure. Me and Kibbles are going to be playing. Nancy hadn't played since Legion. That's sort of like me. Like, I played the classics, but I hadn't played anything newer than Legion until this. And if I'm being 100% fair, like, initially I was like, no, I ain't going to play this. I have no interest in it. But I helped a buddy of mine, since I had access to the Dragonflight beta. Helped him, and he was making, like, some... planning on making some videos and making videos out of that kind of stuff, so I was doing it just like as a favor. And I was like, you know what, it's not terribly bad. And he said, you know what, you want to play with me? I'll pay for the expansion thing. So he bought my expansion to Dragonflight.
Oh, see, that's cool.
Yeah, so we're gonna be playing this together and like making some videos together or whatnot.
Awesome.
Be interesting, that's for sure. That was a weird memory. I just saw a rhino drink from, I guess, this pool over here and die.
Yeah, babe, I might nap. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it depends because it's 1 o'clock. I mean, this is like kind of like my bedtime around here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I work nights, so.
Yeah. Well, I know at some point, and I still stand by it, at some point we need to play another game of Talent.
100%. I've been dying for that. I mean, I really would like to get you when Mike is on vacation, man, and we can get in a game with, like, you can join in, because I remember the first time you played with us, but we weren't able to finish the game. It was like it was, I don't know, it was like 2 or 3 hours. And
yeah, it's like one of those games, like a game of Risk or Monopoly. It's one of those games that lasts for a long time, but it's fun.
Yeah, it's like. Yeah,
or it's potentially hell, because if you have one of those fucking games where it's like, oh, this is great, it's fun, or if you're that cuck who never bought any property and lands on every other motherfucker's property throughout like your first 6 rounds around the board, Monopoly reference obviously, then it's gonna fucking suck. But still, I mean that's part of the game, RNG. It's fun. But I've got a D&D campaign that we've been doing, me and another buddy of mine, and fucking my dice show me what's up every once in a while, and that's just, you know.
You do it online?
Yeah, I do it with some buddies who came, I met them online, and then one of them's moving down here, so I got to meet him in person, spent, I don't know, a few weeks with him, and then they're back up in Pennsylvania, but he's still moving down here. He's having a house built down here. But I basically join online, and when they move down here, you know, they're moving a lot further away than they were initially intending to. We were going to be like a half hour away, so it would have been way easy to just meet up every other weekend or whenever we're going to do it. But the place he wanted to buy that was 30 minutes away smelled like shit because it was a sewer line directly through the freaking property.
Oh, man.
So he went and checked it out, and he's like, nah, I ain't buying that place. But now he bought a place that's like near Myrtle Beach, so he's about 5 hours away. So we'll probably do like a online and in person every once in a while kind of thing.
What edition are you guys playing?
Oh fuck, 5 or something like that.
You playing 5th Ed?
Yeah, Pathfinder 5th Ed, I think it is, or whatever. I am not very.
It's probably D&D 5th Ed. Yeah. Pathfinder is on 2nd edition.
Gotcha.
D&D's on 5th.
I'll tell him, like, you know, what I know about something every once in a while, and he's like, no, bro, that was fucking forever ago, and I'm being schooled on some of the new stuff, because, you know, my intimate knowledge on D&D was back in 3.5 D 3.5 and E 3.5, you know, like, way fucking ago. 3.5, basically, is, like, where I know my shit. And a lot of it's the same, but a whole lot of it's different, you know.
1st edition Pathfinder basically took 3.5 and perfected it. So, because 1st edition Pathfinder is probably my favorite system, my favorite fantasy system. They released the 2nd edition. I didn't really play too much. I played 4th Ed D&D, which was okay. You know, it just didn't feel like D&D.
There's a whole lot of new classes that mess with me, like shamans and witches and shit that are basically clerics with other stuff going on.
Right. So
it messes with me, but it's a lot of fun. So I'm playing a good old fashioned, you know, melee class, something that I can be stupid and easy with. I was gonna go fighter, but I'm like, nah, it's too boring. So I'm playing a monk rogue.
Okay.
And both of those tend to be pretty badass. And rogues have gotten way stronger since 3.5.
Yeah. They I feel like basically whenever you're trying to explore a class, you can't go wrong with like a two-handed sword. You know?
Yeah.
Just,
I thought about doing like a barbarian and having one of his perks be the throwing weapon, and then have you know, get an enchanted or find a weapon basically with return on it. You literally start throwing that bad boy and returning it every round. Fucking ranged barbarian.
Mike was telling me one of the most powerful classes in 5th Ed is the warlock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's saying they're really overpowered. I haven't played, so I don't know. He's playing a campaign with some people online. I haven't actually role played in a long time, since
we're role playing it kind of soft style, but you know, but still a lot of fun. Like we're actually role playing it out. The DM, see, that was my big thing. I didn't want to be DM because it's been forever since I've done it, and I have no interest in. Honestly, my motivation, I couldn't be a DM. So my buddy, who's also a very experienced DM, more experienced than me, it's his son-in-law that's DMing it. So this is his first or second or third campaign, so he's still a reasonably new DM, but he's doing great, and I'll catch him on things on occasion, and Danny will catch him on things on occasion, so, but he's doing excellent. He's reasonably fair about allowing shit. He cucks me on some stuff that I want to try to do, you know, but it's fair, because some of the stuff I want to do is like stuff we used to do way back in the day that's stupid.
Right.
Like, I got a prehensile tail, and there's all sorts of shit that can lead to, but he calls me on that shit.
Are you a tiefling? Is that what the...
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm a tiefling. I thought about being a ratkin, though, because my boy Dano's a ratkin, and, like, we could literally shrink and be in the same square and get constant flanking.
Get swarm, whatever, I forget
swarm
that is.
Mechanics, yeah. But, no, I went tiefling, and, it's still pretty badass. You want to play what, Nancy? You talking about the D&D, or you want to play Talisman, or you want to play World of Warcraft? I'm bad about reading chat. I'm still constantly bad about that. So I don't know when you honestly said that. Worst streamer, man. I still stand by it. I am the worst streamer. I don't do this shit professionally. What'd you say? You said that's not what?
That's not true.
Oh, hell yeah, it is. I'm so bad at looking at the fucking chat. I swear, I'm a horrible human being.
Do you know what? You know what made me? Well, I don't want to say. One of the things that made me watch your streams was you weren't really concerned about like. She wants to play Talisman.
Hell yeah! When we start that shit up, the more the merrier. That'll make that shit chaotic. I think that'll be fun.
You weren't doing it for the likes or the subscriptions. Is what it seemed like. It was just kind of like, like I'm gonna stream this, whatever. Yeah. If people like it, they like it. If they don't, shine on. Yeah. You know, and
well,
I
cucked myself hard by doing it that way, but there's no other way I could do it. Like there was a time when I don't know, I've only got like 4,000 or some odd subs. I had like 5.5 or something. But for a while, I was growing like 600 and 800 and 900 subs a day is what it started to roll up to. It just started growing that freaking fast, but I cucked it as immediately as I started, and I don't regret it because it was Clash of Clans, and it was sort of an enjoyable game, but I was literally so drained and exhausted and hating myself for literally just playing nothing but that. And if I tried to play anything that I wanted to play, then like the YouTube algorithm was making it suffer, and everyone was in the chat. You know, I'd start getting 100 viewers or something. All of them are bitching at it, so I was like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna just do what I want to do, and that'll be that. If it suffering from success, that'll be great. If I'm suffering from my own fuck up, that's still great. I'm gonna have fun doing what I'm doing. I cannot do it any other way.
That's what brought me into your kind of into your audience, I guess. It was just different, and
that right there tells me that I'm doing it right, because
I think so.
You're basically family, like legitimately 100% family. And there's no one I'd trade you for, so like I don't feel the same way. I could have thousands of little fanboys on there, and like Kibbles, he's a good buddy of mine. He's doing it the YouTube algorithm way, and it just sometimes he sounds so exhausted. And the thing he mentioned this, I know he wouldn't care about me saying it because he's open and upfront about his asocialite personality or whatever, but he was like, yeah, I've got my own Discord. I was like, why don't you ever jump in the channels with him? He's like, fuck no. I do not I don't want to deal with my fans. I don't want no one fanboying. I don't want to talk with. Like, it's like, whoa, okay. And now I know I'm doing this shit right. Like, nope.
Well, that's right. Like, if you look at the people in your Discord, everybody's been there. Like, the names have been there for years. It's like, it's a tight circle.
Oh yeah, no, it's building. It's going slow as fuck compared to like one of these channels who's doing it quote unquote right. But I'm building a community. That's what matters more. I could stop streaming, and see. I know you and I'd still chat and still be buddies.
There, right? Yeah.
And Dano and I he didn't even join from the stream. He joined on a game, and he's part of the community. And like we're playing D&D together. We played like New World together, which was an off the wall game for him and kind of an off the wall game for me. And like he and I played Mortal together and whatnot. Now we're doing D&D, and he's like moving down to South Carolina and all kinds of shit. And like we're good buddies.
Yeah.
And fucking like years long. I love you too, Nancy. I do. Like, not trying to steal from Mrs. Thunder. Maybe I will someday. You don't mess up, or me and my wife may give me the go ahead. We'll steal Nancy from you. I don't know. We'll figure that shit out.
She'll be the sister wife.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of weird. You starting to sound like you're from fucking Florida or Alabama or some shit now. But
well, no, that's what they call in like plural marriages.
I know. Like, remember, I did trucking for a while, and the home base for CR England was in Utah. So fucking yes, that shit did definitely exist. Yeah, no, it still sounds so weird to me though.
You should have run away when you had the chance.
I seem to have upset this guy.
Will be mine.
Supposed to call. Oh, that storm does shit tons of damage to this dude.
Yeah, like, oh, he's an elite.
Oh yeah, no, he's got boatloads of health too. Apparently I hit the storm on him and it stings good. And it increases the damage he takes by a buttload. I'll do it.
Did they take away the emphasis on like large scale raids and like, you know, or is it still?
There
like
are
that?
still raids, but they're like 20 mans and they've got 25 mans and 10 man raids even. But I don't think there are any 40 man raids anymore. If there's some 40 mans, then they're brand new again, because there hadn't been 40 mans for a while.
Are they still unforgiving? Like if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, the whole okay.
Fuck no. At least I assume not, because like in classic, you remember how hard that shit was.
Oh yeah.
Then in brother husbands, I don't know. There aren't as many of those. I can guarantee you that. Even in the Mormon faith, there's a whole lot more sister wives than there are brother Mormons. It ain't a sexual thing. It's just a cultural thing. I think less husbands tied to each other than wives. I don't know. It's weird. That was to Nancy, not to you, by the way. Just, what was I saying? Oh, in Classic, that shit was unforgiving. In TBC, that shit was hard. Even Mags and Rules, which were historically crazy easy.
Right.
If you fucked up, that shit would end. Boom, you'd have to do a whole nother pool. And then in Wrath, like, everyone was all talking about, oh, Wrath's so fun, you're gonna love it, it's the greatest thing ever. I don't know, I did not have a great time with Wrath. To me, Wrath was, it made sense why people coined the term Wrath Babies. Because we went in, my very first raid, we went in, it was some dragon raid where you could opt to kill the drakes or not kill the drakes. We decided not to make it harder and increase the loot.
The whelps.
Yeah. We opted to not do that. We went in with 10 people thinking, alright, let's get this done. And it took a while, but it was reasonably easy. And then we realized after we got out of it, it's like, oh, we forgot to set the difficulty, so we just got an achievement for 10-manning a 25-man. We were under-geared. We accidentally 10-manned the 25-man version of that raid without doing any whelps on our first raid and first attempt. 0 fails. So it's like, yeah, I can see why Wrath Baby was a term. That shit was easy and all-inclusive. So I was like, no, that's, to me, less fun, you know. Way too easy. It's just basically wasting your time doing something else in the game.
Yeah, I basically, all I did really was I did, so on my mage, I did Lore Master and the PvE stuff. And then on my rogue, I did arenas, battlegrounds, and then PvP. All I had was my PvP gear, and that's all I did was kill people.
Yeah, I mean...
so, it was like...
that was another thing that I guess upset me or annoyed me in Wrath. Is in TBC, for comparison, let's discuss TBC for a second, because you did TBC too, right?
Yep.
In TBC, you had your rotations and all that shit. That's, you know, no big surprise. But then, like, if it was in and out, and you had to dedicate to a fight, and it took a little bit of time to take someone down, right? It wasn't instantaneous people dropping in like 3-4 seconds.
It depended on. I mean, yeah. I'll agree with you generally. Yes, it was a little bit more difficult. Yes.
I mean, there were cases where rogues would pop off and, you know, insta-gib someone or whatever, but
because
it wasn't like the norm for every class to be able to do that to virtually every other class.
Right.
That became the gold standard in Wrath. It wasn't so much like you didn't have to adjust your tactics or adjust your combos or adjust your rotations. Yeah. Wrath was it. You know, exactly that. You blow your cooldowns, you do your rotation. Doesn't matter whether it's PvE or PvP. You know, you try your damnedest to get in there, get it off first, and then you kill someone. So their circumvention of whether it's OP or not, like balance was, if they're all OP, then nobody's OP, and that was to me. Like
didn't work.
To me, the druids
did not work.
Yeah, the druid gameplay. Druids are strong, but their gameplay shift was alien and you know, uncultured to me. Like, I was used to the outwit, outlast, like the freaking Survivor motto. What is it? Outplay, outsmart, outwit, or whatever. Fucking that was Druid gameplay in a nutshell.
Right.
But not.
It became
not
at that point.
stack your bleeds and run.
Right. I had a Druid as well, and it was basically almost like the rogue play.
Yeah.
But
you were shoehorned into that niche too. That's the part that annoyed me.
Because of what you said. It's basically you had to go in there. You had to get your do the alpha strike, and if it didn't kill him, you had to basically weigh the odds of the guy had half a sliver.
Slow him down, back out with the talent that slowed him down. I fought and I did perfectly fine. I fought a lot of people and I killed a lot of people with that same strat. But I was like, this is not what I fell in love with from a druid. That's not fun for me.
So
it's like a rogue that's not as good at being a rogue, sort of.
Well, this is what kind of led me to ganking, because I wasn't killing people my own level. Like I was level 85, I think, on Hellfire Peninsula. I would attack people. I forget the name of that settlement. I would attack people on that settlement, and you'd get the the horde would get the call, and then people would come, and I would just pick out one or two. I would see who was there. I would
murderate them and then fuck off.
I would shadow step in, backstab, kick, the other thing. If they didn't die, I would I would sap, hit my backstab. I forget the other thing or whatever it was, and then there was a reset. I forget the name of the reset where you reset all your cooldowns.
No, readiness was.
No, I think it was readiness. I think it was It was something where you hit it and you reset all your cooldowns, and then if that didn't kill them, I would pop it, and then that would finish them off no matter what. So, and then I would sprint away and vanish. I killed like people out from under 3 or 4 level 85s at that time. I think 85 was the cap.
Yeah.
And they were they've
level squished several times. The new cap right now is 60, but it's going to 70 after the expansion.
I wonder why they do that and how they rebalanced it.
Number crunching, because you remember in TBC, 20,000-30,000 was possible, and then as soon as Wrath hit, you get into the 80, 100,000 or whatever in that, and then the next one, Legion, you're up in the, I don't know, that wasn't even the next one. The Cataclysm, you're up in the millions, and Legion, you're auto attacking shit for millions, and then tens of millions of health points. So they just number crunching it down, I guess, so that way we're not hitting people for billions and in the billions of health.
I don't think those trolls up ahead are friends.
It makes sense to number crunch, but from a a lore perspective, it's kind of hard to explain other than you just gotta retcon the number system of it, I guess.
Yeah. Nancy was a Worgen druid. I watched her play.
Worgens looked cool. Yeah, I read that, but I was about to reply to it, but I got distracted. Worgens looked really cool, not gonna lie. And the Worgens had their own starting quest chain or whatever. That was pretty neat as well.
Yeah, it was fun.
There's a lot more classes that can be just basically anything. Priests can now be anything. You could have a Tauren priest, for example, and there's 3 or 4 new, with this expansion, 3 or 4 new races that can be literally anything. And druids used to be on Horde just Taurens, but then now they got trolls and Worgens are Alliance, so that's a bad example.
That mission you're on right now actually kind of reminds me of one of the Worgen missions where you ride with the woman in the cart.
Yeah.
The female Worgen in the cart, that's what it reminds me of, actually, right now.
Yep. What's the max level in Dragonflight now? It'll be level 70.
Nice. How long do you think it'll take you to reach 70?
A couple days, probably. Unless, right now, I don't have any XP bonus other than the PvP mode, and I can get a level in it every other hour, so easy. I expect it'll be a little tougher, but I don't know for sure.
Let me help. I know.
But you know how I am. I could literally go for a couple of days without freaking.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I could hit it in a day or so easy. I feel like, unless they really cranked up the time investment. I think the time investment is going to be more about the crafting. They've totally overhauled the crafting system,
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, no, it's way different. Like it goes up to level 100. Up to level 50, you can craft everything as soon as you hit level 50. But now, going up to level 100 makes this shit better based on your level, and you get something called knowledge points for crafting something new for the first time, and for reading books, and there's quests you can do, and like weekly book reads that give you knowledge, and the knowledge can be spent on specializations. And whereas like Classic and TBC and all those, for example, like leatherworking, you had elemental leatherworking and I can't think of the other ones. Tribal
Is that
leatherworking.
marijuana?
It looked like it. Spiky marijuana, we'll call it that. But in this version, you can literally it's a huge time investment, but you can master everything within a craft. So become the true king of your craft.
Did they is it still the same, like where you have to move on to the next level of crafting because the stuff that you were crafting at the previous level doesn't give you experience?
Yeah, it still does that.
Okay, so that's basically that shit annoyed me.
Yeah, leveling is still virtually the same. I think it's a little more forgiving than it was, but because the crafting was like 100, so
okay.
There's
wasn't it like 225 or 250 was the cap before?
In Classic it was 150,
yeah.
I think, and then TBC it was 225, I think.
That was
and
what I remember. Yeah.
I don't remember what it was. It was like 450 in another expansion. It was like 3 or 350 in, I don't know, but it's only 100 now. So, and it's really weird because I remember this character actually had maxed out enchanting. But now I go to my professions. I don't even know how to go to my professions now. I remember the buttons. Specs and talents. Oh, here it goes. Professions. I go to my professions, and I am Legion Enchanting, which I think changes over to Dragonflight Enchanting in a few hours. And it's just 1. one of 100.
So you had to start all over.
Sort of. But I can still... I'm pretty sure I can still enchant all the old shit that I used to be able to do. But I've only got a ruined copper rock. I'm so confused. Maybe I never finished enchanting, but I've got all these enchanting materials.
You don't have a second profession?
No, this character wasn't my original Gorith. It was the one that I made and played with Caleb back in Legion when he fell in love with Legion.
Okay.
So I don't think I ever spent as much time. It's not the Classic or TBC version of Gorith. It was the Legion version. And I've got a boosty thingy that I can use if I choose to use it. But all you need is a level 50 character to play one of the Dracthyr or Draconians or Dragonians, whatever you want to call them.
So you're gonna do that?
I'm thinking real hard that Dracthyr may be my main because it feels good. Like, it's my Dracthyr is already level 60, so I'm just waiting for 6 o'clock to open up so I can jump on it and play it. But I even, like, you've noticed, or you may have noticed, when I go to cat form, I go travel form, I'm clicking on these now. So I've already updated my oh, I'm still sitting here attacking because I ain't paying no attention. I've updated some of my macros, like travel form used to be T, and caps lock was my cat form, but now that's my special action button or whatever. So I was updating it for my evoker. I'm pretty sure I can make them individual for this character, but I haven't spent the time to fidget with it and figure it out. In fact, I could probably do that real quick.
Are you left-handed mouse or right-handed mouse?
I am right-handed mouse.
Okay. So I have a little bit of an advantage. I started gaming in an all left-handed household.
Oh yeah.
So you know, I use my left hand for the mouse. So I used my keypad and like the page up, page down insert. All of my binds are on that side. So it's literally my pinky's just sliding. Yeah.
You got a shit ton more buttons. That's a huge advantage. I mean, it's not. It is definitely an advantage, especially the way that the keys over there are organized.
Yeah.
But I use like tab, caps lock. You know, tilde 1 through 6. You know, Q, E, R, T, F, G. It's all kind of blurbed right there. Whereas yours.
I use basically from the brackets over. So I use minus, plus, backspace, the brackets. I use the semicolon, colon / my shift and my control, the menu. I use I use insert, delete, end, home, page up, page down, the arrow keys to move, and then on top of that I have the entire keypad, right, for all the other binds. And sometimes I will use I think it's F9 through F12 if I really start running out of binds. Yeah, so I basically I either slide my pinky or like my pointer finger, and I have all that within range of my hand when I play.
No, that does feel like an advantage just listening to it.
It is, and it's all because like my
my
very best friends. Yeah, it was left-handed.
I couldn't do it. I don't know anyone who could comfortably make that change.
Because the first computers I was ever on, like I said, everybody was left-handed, so I got tired of moving the mouse from the right side to the left, and
I don't want to say I was the same way, but I used the keyboard way different when I was young. Back in the day, like playing Unreal Tournament Game of the Year edition before it was Game of the Year edition, you slid that keyboard all the fucking way over to the left, and you're using the fucking arrow keys. They actually work too. I just slid it over to test it. It's angular movement on left and right. Okay. So I could make my circles again.
Well, they sell. I remember they sold, and probably still do. They sell just a pad, right? Which is essentially the keypad, the arrow keys, and then the 6 insert. Because that's for right-handed gamers. They basically you put that pad on their left hand, and with the arrow keys and stuff. But like I said, I got fortunate. I didn't realize it until much later. When I was young, I was all pissed off. I was like, "Fuck, man." I'm sorry, pardon my language.
No, you're fine.
I was like, yeah. I was like, these guys keep moving and it wasn't my computer,
Yeah,
so,
what you gonna do about it? Fucking cry,
exactly.
That's what.
That's what I did. I was like, you know what? And you gotta remember, I cut my teeth on Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
So, they were like, man, I remember, I used to, so this is way before Nancy. I was living with my girlfriend.
What? And, there's nothing before Nancy. Get it right.
Yeah, right.
What are you talking about?
I would wake up early, call in sick to work, go back to sleep, and then I would wake up and leave as if I was going to work. The girl's name was Shannon. And I wouldn't go to work. I would come to my boy's house and I would play Counter-Strike all night. Just or video games all night.
You must not need that freaking money.
Well, I was getting paid pretty well back then,
Fair. You could play hooky and get away with it a few days a week, whatever.
Yeah. So, I didn't do it all the time, and I did it probably once a month, I told her much later, after we broke, She was like, I knew there was something. I knew it. You were acting all funny. You were acting funny. You had this funny look on your face, and you came home, you were extra nice. And I was like, yeah, I was playing video games. She's like, well, I knew you weren't cheating on me. I was like, I know. Yeah, no, because I'm not. That'd be written all over my face, man. But, she'd be like, how's work? I'm like,
it was.
Yeah. I'm like, never mind that. Yeah, it's so good.
How was your day?
Yeah.
Oh, my fucking snake.
But that's the best when you wind up with a nerd girl. You don't have to lie to him.
Oh my god, snakes run backwards fast as fuck too.
Oh wow.
This is neat.
So what is that?
Strafing looks weird. I am the avatar of the desert. A really dizzy looking cobra.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh, I can jump too, but the jump looks derpy as hell.
Do it. Oh, that was the other one I listened to recently. There was this really sweet girl you played with.
In art?
Blue, yes.
Yep,
Blue. She was so sweet.
Bro, I had to recruit her ass because her fucking. You remember that her guild was
they were assholes. Yeah, they were assholes.
Legitimate, 100%. Like, assholes. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Douchebags.
But the reason I bring it up is because that when you go, she started doing it too. I don't know if you remember that.
I don't.
Oh, it was hilarious. It'd be like,
you're gonna have to send me a clip of that shit.
Yeah, I'll find the stream because it would be like, you'd be doing it, and then she'd be like,
I don't remember that.
I
don't remember that at all. It
was great. Oh my god, it was great. I think you guys were on Aberration, when she did it. I can't remember because you know,
Well,
it was like the first time you went.
time on it, so it must
No,
have been
no, you went to Aberration to get
to
I think
mine,
some
basically.
progression and some
Oh
progression.
yeah. I did do that once or twice. Yeah, you're right. Ah, there's
That was
Scorpion
fun.
doesn't like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm curious. You're gonna have to find that at some point. Or
Yeah,
another.
I'll see. I'll try and find it on which one it is. I have to go in my history because I watch. I mean, that's the other thing. I mean, your videos are so they would be 12 hours. So
Yeah.
Like I said, I get to work, I put it on, I leave it in the background, and it's still on.
Just
Sometimes
next time you find it or whatever, it'll be months later.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, you remember that conversation we had? Fuck no. That's all right. That's okay. You don't have to remember. Just listen to this.
Yeah, that's why I made the compilation. The blue.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was from
that
Aberration.
Shit was
that was
funny
from
as
the same.
hell. Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Fear I was too.
Yeah, it was from the same video.
Korthik has betrayed our people.
It was great.
And plans to break the barrier we placed on the tomb long ago. I can only hope I've hidden my key well enough so that you are the
I wanted to see if
only
that shit
one
would cut
to
me in
find
half.
it.
Not gonna lie.
I am gonna skip out for a little bit though, brother.
Aw, I miss you already.
Yeah, I gotta use the bathroom. Gotta go to the bathroom. So.
Oh, you can take me to the bathroom. It's fine. Just join it on your phone. So from bloop. Oh.
Yeah. If at some point if I stay up, I'll be back. If I don't, I'll be back later on tonight after I wake up. Hopefully you'll be rocking out with the stream. But if not, I'll look for you in Discord.
That is the plan.
All right, brother.
I'm gonna try to be playing probably the brand new class too, so you'll get a good look at how they look or whatever.
Okay.
It satisfies my 12-year-old nerd because you remember you may not remember, my first guild was called Dragonkin Guild, DKG, and fucking I was all about some dragons and shit, and being able to play one satisfies that 10-year-old nerd. Every time I say it, it's younger.
That was you talking about one of your streams, right? Are you talking about the Dragon Age stream?
The final key must be
Wait, what? I'm trying to remember. There was wasn't there a game you were doing a single player on, on super extra hard mode?
Oh,
I gotta go back and look.
I did several of those.
Yeah. And I think you were like a dragon. Oh no, I'm thinking Divinity. That's what it was. I think it was Divinity.
Oh, Divinity Original Sin was a lot of fun, and I did that on mega hard mode.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, when I was younger, I was all about some dragons. And freaking, you get to be one now. So.
Got anything for me?
All right.
How am I
All right, my dude.
Got my ear.
All right, I love you, brother.
I love you too, bro. I'll try and catch up with you later on tonight, and if not, at some point, like I said, we'll get the stars will align. We'll get together.
Hell yeah, we'll play
All
some freaking
some Talisman.
Yes.
Arc 2 is coming.
When is that shit dropping out?
It's supposed to drop the end of this. It's either going to be. I think it's going to be pushed back to 2023. It's supposed to be the end of this quarter.
Yeah.
Sometime this year, but it's probably going to be 2023.
I'm definitely looking forward to jumping on it and playing it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be just like Atlas, where it's basically the exact same shit.
I hope not. I hope not.
Not that I would even mind that if I'm being 100% fair, because fucking Atlas, I had a lot of fun on Atlas. But yeah, I mean, they're basically
Atlas
marketing the same fucking thing over and over and over and over.
No, Atlas was too involved. Atlas with the food, vitamins, and it was just too much. That was too much.
Oh, I wasn't referring to those specific engines. I'm just talking about basically a lot of the game was reskinned versions of the same. Bear, exactly the same thing.
That's fine.
I mean, like I said, I wouldn't even so much mind that, but I'm hoping, that there's a lot of new shit.
So they're talking about they mentioned a couple of times that it's going to be Souls-like combat.
Oh.
Dark Souls. So that's
way different.
So I'm hoping that the combat system, the interpersonal combat system, is good. The other thing that I'm hoping for is that the ability to run a server is still simple because
couldn't you? I was about to say you could do that really easily in Ark. So.
Well, if that's so
You're-
the thing, what they did with Atlas,
okay, I get it.
Atlas was horrible. Atlas to run a server,
Yeah.
Atlas was absolutely horrible.
Yeah,
Like,
because you had to choose like one grid or have
Yeah,
a
it was
fuck
a
ton of
yeah.
servers. You had those were
Yeah,
your
it just-
choices.
it was terrible. So like, I mean, I hope that they improve on, that they kind of keep that simplicity, but I don't know. And the other thing that I'm worried about
One way to find
is
out.
that, well, we'll see, right? I mean, when it comes, it comes. I mean,
I'm definitely looking
yeah,
forward to it.
me too. I'm very psyched.
Do me a favor and keep me like legitimately big time updated
Absolutely.
on that because I'm gonna drag me and
Absolutely.
Kibbles and anyone else I
Over it.
can grab on it. We're gonna grab it and do it the good old fashioned way.
Just straight up blind, yeah.
Yes.
For day one on the beach.
Yes. Fucking beach
so I'll be
bobbing it.
there. Like I said, if I can get vacation when it comes out, like if I can time it.
But you
I'll
know
find
we're
out
being
when
on a
it-
PvP server. I hate to tell
Yes,
your
of
friends.
course.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I'm about to say, I hate to tell your friends, but if they
They're
come
not
if they
as-
come and they dying
No,
or getting
they're
knocked
not-
out and
they're
drowned,
not.
one or the other.
They're not as excited about it as I am. They never were really as excited about it, Arc, as I am. I'm like probably, like they stopped playing for a long time, and I got them to come back with Fjordur since it was the last map, and I showed them some video of Fjordur, and
Oh, you're
that's what you
dragging
do,
them,
like,
kicking and screaming, basically.
yeah. No, well, no,
You told me
basically
about
show-
it, and I was like, man, I sort of feel like playing that shit now. That sounds kind of nice.
But the other thing I'm worried about with R2 is that, Vin Diesel is gonna be, because it's all like top-notch voice actors. They got David Tennant. They got Carl Urban.
Okay.
Vin Diesel. They got a lot of like top-notch voice actors. So I'm hoping
So
that
it's
they
been
don't.
like a storyline acting? I don't understand
Yeah,
the voice
it's
acting
it's
so much,
mostly
'cause
about
Ark didn't have much of a story till you played it
No,
long
it-
enough to discover the story.
Well, yeah, it
and
had
even
a really.
even then it was kind of like, oh, there it is.
No,
You're
no.
not just some noob on the beach. There's a whole
Yeah.
fucking lore that you didn't know was there.
Yeah. So you basically the lore is all about the journey of the NPCs. You're just kind of there to discover what they did, like Helena, Rockwell, Santiago, Gaius Nerva, Mayin, like all those characters.
Mm-hmm.
You through each arc, when you unlock the lore, you find out everything that happened in the story all the way up until Genesis 2. In Genesis 1, they introduced a Helena bot, like this little bot that you equip in your offhand slot, and she talked. They actually started adding retroactively. You like I went back to the other maps and I started going to the lore points, and she would talk to you. And sometimes she would, she would go back and forth with David Tennant, like
That's so cool.
Rockwell. Yeah, it was very awesome. So, but I'm worried that the game's gonna be all about Santiago, Arc 2, because of Vin Diesel. I hope not.
Yeah, I could
Yeah,
definitely
but we'll
see that
see.
being a thing.
Let's say so.
I mean, they got Vin Diesel, so they're gonna try to play that shit out.
Yeah, and he's a nerd, so he's he like.
I respect the man. I got nothing against
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah,
Just
but,
I don't want that to taint the experience either.
Yeah, I hope not, but we'll see. That's the only thing.
I actually love Vin Diesel, but I
Sure.
don't mean I want like the whole
Right.
fucking thing to be just nothing but that.
Right, that you got to play through the game as as Santiago. Like I don't want none of that. So
No, I want to be able to make my funky ass self, and not
Exactly.
just visual customization.
Yeah,
Like,
like
no, that would be a horrible decision on their part.
Yeah,
Ruining
I hope not.
individuality? No, I don't think they're gonna do
Yeah,
that.
I'm not.
I don't think.
Yeah, I like the whole Stretch Armstrong character creator. It's like you had some really grotesque freaking.
If Senna were here, man, all we'd have to do is say Mr. Salad.
Yeah,
Dude, I think you saw it. You laughed at
Yeah.
it. He was fucking
funny,
crouched. I ran up and hit him with a pickaxe. It was a fucking dude.
Yeah.
I thought it was a rock.
Yeah.
He turned around like, ow. I'm like, oh!
When I first started
I'll
watching,
never
you,
fucking forget that.
Yeah, when I first started watching you, you were running your own server. It was you were renting that server from
Yep, and
and
was
it was
a
you,
fucking
Senna.
noob.
Yeah. Good times, man. But
You
anyway,
taught me the vast majority of what I know about that game, and I still am way behind you on what I actually know.
nah, but it was fun, man. That was like I love because I was kind of like playing through you, like, cause I was at work, I couldn't play, right? So And it was, and it's always nice to see somebody who loves the game as much as I did.
I'm all about dinosaurs and dragons, man. So I'm looking forward to it. Like it was great. The same reasons that I love the game are the same reasons why I have a hard time playing it now, though. Like I gotta play it full tilt. Or not at all. I can't be like half-assed.
Exactly.
And like by design, you can't be half-assed in that game
you can't.
and
It's
play competitively.
If you don't log on for 2 or 3 days, you come back and everything's
You're
just
gone.
gone.
Yeah.
Everything's just gone. You gotta. The only thing you can do is put stash boxes. Like, so what I do is
hide them up in the waterfalls and shit.
Nah, you hide them under rocks. Like, so there's boulders because this places people don't go. My favorite place to hide is right off. So on the island. Well, actually, you would know right off the blue.
Give me Ragnarok because I would know.
Right. So right off the blue obelisk, right off the blue obelisk.
Okay.
A little bit further in where those little water pools are.
Yeah. Okay. No one minds that shit.
And no one goes there. No one minds the rocks there. So you basically break a rock, you put a chest down, and rocks respawn over boxes.
Yep.
So you just hide your boxes over there. Sometimes people get them. Noobs usually find them.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit that I did in like Unturned. That kind of shit you get when you finally get safes or whatever. You angle them so that you can't see shit. It's just like all up in a rock after it respawns, or in some cases trees. Yeah.
I don't hide anything underwater in Ragnarok because there's so many sharks.
In the pools it's okay, but
there's more. Not even. Where there wasn't sharks, there's manas.
True.
You couldn't if you were
fucking
trying
manas,
to get.
If there wasn't manas and sharks, there's a fucking Eucalypts or whatever they were called.
One hit,
Jesus.
where you get the black pearls from. What the hell are they called?
Squids?
No. I remember they were like X something or other. I can't remember the
Eucalypts, the big scorpion things that knock your ass out.
Oh yeah,
Eucryptolids or Eucalypts or something like that.
No, those things.
is what it starts with. Freaking those things would knock your ass out in one hit. It did not matter what your stats were. Your ass is taking a nap.
Yeah, that's great.
Slowly dying.
Yeah.
Unless
all right,
you had
bro.
someone nearby.
I'm out for real this time. All right.
Yeah, I know you gotta use the restroom. It was fun.
All right,
though.
man.
Love you, brother.
Love you, bro. I'll talk to you soon.
Get out of here.
All right. Bye.
Miss him already. I guess you can have him back, Nancy. For now. While he's taking a shit. Druid's starting to feel pretty strong though, now that I'm actually getting some gear on it. Still kind of slow killing shit. Still think I'm gonna main the, what's it called, Dracther or whatever. I hear my dog having a nap. She having a dream. I got a dude sneaking around. Nancy, you're gonna be playing Ark with us too, right? Ark 2, I should say. When it comes out. Hopefully they start out with some like small tribes version, because I don't want to deal with the ginormous mega super tribes or whatever. I'd rather play with like a gang. It could be more than 6 people. In fact, I hope it's more than 6 people, but like limited to 15 or 20 people or some shit. Because you know that shit's gonna get dominated by, well, the giant Chinese mega tribes and the eastern and well, both the eastern and western mega tribes. I'd rather not have to feel compelled to join one of the big boys, quote unquote. I'd rather just be a gang of folks learning the game and just being bad at it
Anything
together.
for me? Remember, everything has its use.
I'm almost max level.
Remember,
I'm happy I could make it.
has its use.
Although I'm saying it a little too soon. We still got like several hours.
Surviving means
And I haven't done anything with professions. So I'm going to be behind on professions, but it'll be alright. Wait, where? Let's see. That's right, shard. I guess I ought to go get that first. That other quest. But I totally forgot. Like, I remembered hearing about it, but I forgot that shit was coming out. So now I'm kind of psyched about it.
We must find it before they do.
I guess I gotta kill your ass, huh?
The key is ours. The other keepers failed in their task. For Corvin, I will not it.
Man, interrupting her venomous spit is probably hard as hell. I'm gonna try it. Oh, I'll interrupt that shit instead.
May the desert
Oh,
take
she didn't even
your
try it again.
soul.
Or it was so fast I missed it. Why you gotta be hating on my soul like that? That's mean. I'm so confused by the number system. Like, I see plus 26, 27, but I'm getting hundreds or thousands of freaking health points. I don't understand. Hang on, maybe. Interface. Where's floating text? Combat text. Oh, here we go, combat. It's probably not the best place to do this shit either. That's overcast. I know they didn't take it off. I must be just like totally missing it or something. Where is... Maybe it's back in interface. Maybe I went right over it. Critters, nameplates, display. Oh, yeah, I can get rid of that. That's annoying. I thought I turned the sound for that shit off too. Anyway, we'll figure that shit out later. Raid frames. Okay. It's not there. Maybe it's in graphics? Advanced. There used to be floating text, right? I'm not crazy. You're crazy. I must just be missing where that shit is at now. Combat action mark interface. If anybody out there's watching and knows, I would love to know where this has gone. The floating text. I feel like I don't know. Like I'm missing it. Like I've gone over it a couple of times, and I'm probably just an idiot. Maybe it's in general. I doubt it, but... What is move pad? Oh, interesting. For like when you're on the phone? I forgot that's a thing you could actually play while you're on the phone or whatever. That's so weird. It wouldn't be in colorblind mode. Or in TTS. It shouldn't be. Maybe it's in graphics. I thought I already looked at graphics though. I'm about to just give up on this, I'm not gonna lie. Advanced liquid detail. See, none of this is... Yeah, okay, I'll just, I'll try to find it again later, I guess. Screw it. Maybe I'll find it, maybe I won't. I'm getting tired of looking. The long and the short of it. Go away. Level 16 max level! Boop! Ouch, don't hit me. Quit hurting me. So now what should I do? Should I log on to the,
Our temple is the
Dragon
last bastion
Dragon?
against the faithless. Long ago, we lived as one, as our Loa would have wanted.
Loa.
Since Korthek's betrayal, the faithless have brought war upon these lands. He leads them in their fight, searching for the remaining keys that will allow him to break the barrier around Atul-Aman and use what's within to conquer all of
You're
Sul-Bazar.
Atul-Aman.
We will do whatever it takes to stop him.
Sarek, it's good that you have returned. The Faithless have taken Boric.
We must remain
He doesn't even look that strong.
The Faithless will not take our temple.
Well, I'm kind of at a point where I don't care if they take your temple. I don't know. Oh, talent points, that's a thing. Oh. %25% leech. Man, that does sound strong. Okay. What? That's a weird talent, but whatever, I'll try it. Wild growth sounds nice. Improved rejuve, also nice. What? That's way strong. Usable in all shapeshift forms? Bro, fuck improved rejuve. What is this one? Oh, we that sounds way OP. Mass entanglement. Yeah, okay. Where's my F key? Why is F over here? F should be over here somewhere. don't even know what that one is. We'll go with 5. Then just be rid of that. Q, mass entanglement. Boy, that sounds fancy, not gonna lie. Anyway. Just having ourselves a little sit down, you know. Good luck, Snaky Boys, with your recapturing your temple and whatnot. Log onto the evoker. I wish they'd have made the male dragons just a little bulkier. Like, I like how sleek it looks to some degree, but I also feel like male and females look far too similar and like feminine. This is a male evoker, and he's pretty. Wait, where's my neck? The back of my neck, shit. Did the shoulders remove it? I'm supposed to have like a bony ridge right here. Whatever, it ain't worth worrying about too much. But still, it's a thing and it's not here no more. I would say while I'm logging in, but you know, here we are. I'm already logged in. I need to go potty. God, it's so cool. Whee! Tell you what else is cool. Check this out. That's cool. You can't tell me it's not. If you tell me it's not, you're a liar. They can soar for so long, too. It's basically almost flying. Like, they can't actually flap. See, check it out. Now, then they can go up once. And like they fly a little longer. And they can get some speed boosts to, once again, go further and longer. Oh, you can angle that upward even. Holy crap. Oh, but then you lose like a lot of your momentum by doing it upward like that. You basically want to keep a downward angle ever so slight to keep forward with momentum for as long as you can. Because if you go too high up, then you start flapping and basically like slow fall. Still, I mean, you got slow fall. That's cool too. What is this? Oops. Probably didn't want to do that. Now I'm in the Earth Templars. I'm going back. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm going potty. I'll be right back. Oh, this is the portal room. I'm still not used to seeing Orgrimmar as it is. It is so different. Anyway, I stand by it. AFK, be right back. Won't be long. Alrighty, I'm back, baby. See, I told you it wouldn't be long. Did you guys miss me? I thought I turned this shit off, too. Oh my god, it's just more shit popping up. Stop it. Oh, Kibbles said something. Oh, he laughed at me. Excuse me. Never did get back in touch with director. Did I have his fucking phone number? Oh, wifey sent me a text. I need to find out what server we're doing. And Mark sent me something. Lots of somethings, apparently. Alright. Just came back from an AFK, but I gotta go AFK again. Wifey needs something. Love you guys. I'll be right back. Stare at my beautiful dragon ass. Whoa. What is that guy? Oh, that's shadow form? That looks way cooler than it used to look. Anyway, be right back. Alright, I'm back again, baby. Everybody's all quiet in chat. So, what to do? That's the real question. Like, I'm level 60. I don't know what professions I want on this guy. I can go flying around a bunch. I've still got a lot more things I gotta do. That's a cool look. What the hell? Why is he like transparent? I want to stare at his staff for a while. Does that make me weird? Probably sounds a little weird. I'm waiting for the ball to open back up. That's so cool. Do it again. Seriously, why is he see-through? Does anybody know the answers to these questions? That's cool. I want that staff. Dude has a shit ton of health. Holy crap. Alright, let's see. Dude must be geared out the freaking wazoo. Challenge. Yeah, okay. Yep. Jeez. Oh yeah, mythics are a thing. I get to do that again. That's something to look forward to. I still don't know whether I'm gonna want to main on my druid or dang. This guy is dumb level geared. Okay, well, yeah, I'm done staring at him. Oh wait. What town? Oh, this guy's a Healy guy, a Healy or a Balancy boy. His talents aren't going to be the same as mine, or even close to what I'd want to go for. Good lord, he was geared though. So what do we do, boys? We just fly around, or does anybody want to see something specific? I don't really know how to use this character. I probably should be practicing, like, dungeons or something with him, but flying around's...
Champion,
Whoa,
preparations have been made. Nazgrim will tell you of the grim fate that has befallen our allies.
What? No, I must make it. No, I can. Well, wait, can I do that? That seems like some bullshit. Not gonna lie, I can't do that.
This world is vast, wondrous.
I feel lied to. Wait, I thought this mount can fly. Why can't I fly with this mount? This makes no sense. Where would that be? Skills? Oh gosh, I'm still so new with the new World of Warcraft. I feel so out of place. Okay, this would be general skills. Riding. You can now ride the highest possible flying mount. See your trainer. The fuck? Where's my trainer? Oops. I need to get up there, but I can't fly until I get my coast cooldown back. Oh, wow, that's a steep. Here, troll boy, bring me up there. Come on. Maybe I ought to go to a different one first. But I can't fly over there either. Uh-oh. Ooh, that hurt. Hey, I got the going down achievement. Totally not intentional, and I clicked the wrong thing. Well, you know, whatever. We'll just pretend all of that shit was on purpose. That is what we will do. I am good at doing that. Dang, they can heal pretty fast. That's kind of a neat thing, like, even in a raid, I could be like a backup healer, sort of, as a damage dealer. That's kind of neat, not gonna lie. Okay. Where did I wind up? This is not where I need to go. This is so much easier when you actually have flying. So where's my trainer supposed to be?
Don't be shy.
Let's see. Profession trainer? No, we need class trainers. Of course there wouldn't be an evoker one. No, oh, there's a druid in Orgrimmar now! That's cool, but it doesn't help me now that I'm not playing my druid. Forever there was not a druid in Orgrimmar, but I mean, it didn't really matter a ton because you could teleport straight to your like I was saying, it didn't really matter a lot. Okay, I think I see how to get over there. The new Orgrimmar's honestly messing with me more than I thought it would. I like it, but I don't know it. Like I knew the classic and TBC and all that versions of Orgrimmar like the back of my hand. Legitimately knew where everything was all the time and could just go there. And now because I'm an old fart and don't know, it's weird getting around. Well, this thing is slow as balls. Oh. I'm gonna get over there, and then the dash ability is back now. Let's go. Well, that's the way that works. There's one.
What are you up to today? Let me know if you join the expedition. We'll do more than join. We'll lead the way.
Got a quest over here to turn in somewhere. Looks like it's the flight path guy. Oh, flying trainer, yeah! Okay. Oh my god, now I can fly? Is that how this works? Oh, no. Apparently not.
Glory to the Horde.
But now I can fly. At least I got that going for me. Is that a druid? Oh, it is a druid. That's cool.
What do you
a
need?
bat form? That's neat. Okay. So... mailbox. Gotta go recruit one of these artisans. I'll just take regular flying for now. It's fine. I've got like 120k or something on my druid. I'll send him this guy some money later. But I'm still not 100,000% sure I'm not transferring servers.
On as Dragon Isles, you say? It would be an honor to join the expedition. I'll gather my finest craftsmen and prepare them for what awaits
your
us.
second best craftsman to be okay. Now we need a scholar. Oh, I didn't quite make it up there.
Everything is so beautiful. What a remarkable opportunity.
Damn, she got long elves
Imagine
even
all
for
the
an
wondrous
elf.
relics collected
Night
by
elf.
the dragonflights over the ages.
She's a void
I
elf,
will
isn't
gather
she?
my wisest scholars for your expedition.
Uh-huh. Okay. You do that.
So
That's what we're
much to
asking for.
capture.
So is that it? Orders delivered to...
Champion, preparations have been made. Nazgrim will tell you of the grim fate that has befallen our...
Wait, don't I already know what happened? I was there! Oh, maybe not. This is a little different.
I knew she would come one day to seize this power for herself. Instead,
We all do.
she has done the unthinkable. Now,
Wait, is that Arthas?
she will come
No,
for
wait,
them
that's the
all.
other guy.
Finish what she started.
Ooh, so ominous. Is that Jaina?
Who opposed her?
That's Cairn Bloodborne, or whatever his name is.
Those who held
Bloodborne.
Azeroth together will be in her sights.
Rexar, just kidding, that's not Rexar. Thrall. What's his face? Some Alliance dude. The older one. You're welcome, without this commentary. What is that, Anduin or whatever his name is? The Paladin Priest? I'm bad before. You guys can correct me, it doesn't hurt my feelings. I just realized how much that dude actually looks like Arthas before he became whichever. Lich King.
Our end begins.
Well, that's different.
Acheris, the stronghold of the Ebon Blade, has moved to Icecrown Citadel. My Death Gate will take us there. High Lord Bolvar Fordragon has recovered from his battle with Sylvanas Windrunner. He awaits us, along with our allies.
Well, first let's go talk to Sylvanas, which is kind of weird because she's like right in here.
I require the services of one whom I can trust completely. To win this war,
And weren't we just
the Horde
talking shit about her?
needs allies. The boy king has something that does not belong to him. I want it back. You are to infiltrate Stormwind and liberate a political prisoner. One who could change the course of the war in our favor. Are you up to the task?
We will not fail you, my queen.
Oh, I know you won't.
Damn, her eyeballs, man. That makes me want to rub my eyes so bad.
I have taken the liberty of assembling a team for you. Retrieve my prize.
I mean, I really shouldn't be doing this quest right now. I'll meet the team and see if I can end the quest chain for now.
Greetings.
What's up, dudes?
Demon.
Good. We're all here.
Yep. Oh, my bad.
What is it?
For the
That's
Dark Lady.
We got another quest to turn over there somewhere.
The time to act is always now.
I'm meeting all kinds of teams and people and allies and whatnot. What am I supposed to do now? Oh my god. I gotta talk to each one of them people. Why am I a glutton for punishment? Doing a bunch of old ass quests. Excuse me. Pardon me. Yo, Kodachi, where you at? What? Oh, Kodethi, my bad. Yo, Kodethi.
How fare you?
Where the hell's Kodethi? Man, not gonna lie, I'm feeling lied to about where these people are. Wait, there's an underneath of this place? Yo, Kodethi, where you at? Come out, bitch!
What do you want? Something need doing?
Something need doing?
Yes.
Quit poking me.
What do you want? What? Me busy. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
No time for play. Me not that kind of orc.
Me not that kind of orc.
Yes. Something need doing?
Does he not say quit poking me anymore?
Something need doing?
Sad. Okay. Well, I'm lost and confused. I'm gonna run around and be lost and confused for a little bit, so I'm gonna shut down the stream for a little bit. We'll be bringing it back probably about the time Dragonflight actually launches, and then I will pretend not to be lost and confused during that time. So you guys are welcome to come back, or don't. That's up to you. Love you guys, and until the next one, I'm out.